So you're living your life and then she looks at you. Damn, bro, you're hotter than you thought. But then you start thinking, oof, should I go up? What if she doesn't like me? Probably wait, probably later. And then, nothing. I get this. This has happened to me too. One day I was out with a friend and we're walking and there's this girl who passes me. I look at her and she actually looks back. And my friend, he tells me, he's like, man, she checked you out. And I think, oh, wow. And then I started thinking, oh, but I want to talk with her, but should I do it? Can I do it? Will she like me? And I turn around, I see her walking away and nothing. And then I start to think, oh fuck, I should have done it. Why can't I ever? And this negative spiral, man, that is the worst. Because here you were having your normal life, you got this spike, something cool happens, but you don't capitalize on it. And you actually went off being in a worse place than you were before it happened. And we don't want that. So let's not make that happen again. Well, if we don't want that to happen again, then we need to do something different. And then we should probably know why it happened in the first place. Well, when a girl looks at them, most guys will tend to look away and they will get in their heads and they will start to think, oh, this and that. The reason this happens is because you are not ready. And you're not being ready because you're waiting for the opportunity, right? It's like if you ever played any sport, any football or played any instrument, then you know that when you first start to play, you are not warmed up and it takes a little bit of time. And then you know that after a while, maybe you're playing for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you start to get into the flow and then the ball comes and bam, you got it. And that's the same when it comes to girls, to your dating life. Because once you start to get into it and get ready for the opportunities, she looks at you, bam, you go up. So now, how do we take this analogy into your dating life as well? Well, it is quite simple and it's not about watching YouTube videos, but it might help you if you are sick of the surface level dating advice and you want the raw, honest way to actually connect with women, then you can hit subscribe. Now, there are two ways that I found out over the last 11 years of approaching girls consciously that will help you be ready when the opportunity arises. The first one is to start speaking with everyone. Because man, if you're waiting for that hot girl to start look at you or talk with you, then you're not gonna be ready for when the opportunity arises. So what you wanna do instead is you wanna talk with everyone. So when you walk out of your door, have an intention of speaking with 3, 4, 5 people. If they look at you, not even if they look at you, just if they look interesting, you can go up and you can say to an old man, you can say, man, your shoes are awesome. You can say to this old woman, or this like so cool when you walked over the street by yourself. Or you can approach that cute girl because now you have that momentum. It feels easier, like the football analogy, to actually catch the opportunity because you're more warmed up, you're more present and less in your head. So likely you're also going to be more courageous and actually take the opportunity when it arises. The second way that you can do is to prime yourself internally. And what this means is that you will use a tracker. I call it the Authenticity Escapism Tracker. And it's very simple. What you do is when you go to bed, you will have created this tracker where you call it on the one row authenticity and the second row escapism. Authenticity, how much have you taken action, how much have you lived from where you actually want to live. That can be, for example, approaching that girl. It can be doing the thing that you wanted to do, which you said you would do. The second part, the escapism, means that you are tracking how much you escaped that day. For example, she looked at you but you didn't go up, or you came home from work and you just started to scroll because it felt uncomfortable to do the thing that you actually want to do, which could be to work out. The way you track this is that you rate it from 1 to 10. So for example, you come home and you say, oh, actually I spoke with this girl on my way back home from work, even though I was scared, and I did something that I had been procrastinating on. Oh, you know what? Today is an 8 in authenticity. And then in the escapism, yeah, well, there was this one girl I didn't speak with, and I also scrolled a lot on the phone. Well, let's call it a 5. And what this is going to do when you do this every evening is that you'll remember it the next day. So that when you are in the opportunity to actually speak with a girl who looks at you, you tell yourself, I don't want to give myself a 5 again on escapism. I want to have a low score on escapism and a high score on authenticity. So then you actually take the action. And a combination of this is going to help you catch the opportunity when it comes. A bonus point is that you join a community of guys who are also improving their daily life, because in this way you will be able to motivate each other. And if you don't know anyone who's doing that, then you can join my free email list. It's where I will motivate you into actually approaching and connecting with girls that you want to have in your life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.